Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to a new episode of Sundays to Die. So today, how to pre-render a map. So well, just be aware that it might cause a few lags if there are too many players, but I experienced that if you have a good server, actually when 7 players are playing, it doesn't affect at all the performance. But okay, so let's just show you. This is now my actual map of my server. So as you can see, I pre-rendered this area around here took 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. So yeah, be aware of that. So the whole world is, as you can see, like a circle, which yeah, so approximately 2 days you would need to pre-render a whole map. That's a lot, yeah. So what you have to do is, well, there is one useful command. I have this already once shown to my colleague, and this is how it was before. This is how it was afterwards, so we'll show you now. And what you need is visit map. So the command visit map is like that. So what you have to do is to type into the console, or also in Weatherman console. So exactly, so this is just your console of your player, and what you have to type in is then afterwards what I've just typed in here. So visit map, then the first 2 coordinates, x and z. So I've made 5,000, 5,000, which would mean so it has to be somewhere down here. I've actually then changed a bit the coordinates, but you have also to figure it out a little bit where what is. But 5,000, 5,000 should be theoretically up here, and then minus 5,000 should be approximately here. And you can see on the coordinates 5,000 west now and 5,000 south, exactly here, this point. So this whole rectangular space would be then pre-rendered, would take a lot. And yeah, so visit map from one point to another, then well, that's it. You just have to type in like that, visit map, one coordinate, then the second coordinate, and that should be it. The check thing is I don't really know, or you can also, if you're unsure, just write in help visit map. Visit map. I don't know, it always just disconnects. Alright, I type this in, and here it is, visit map. Start visiting the map in the rectangle specified with the 2 edges defined by coordinate pairs x1, x2. If the parameter check is added, each visited chunk will be checked for density issues. So yeah, I recommend also the check thing if you want. The problem is then just that it takes longer, but you can then be sure that it's not well, what can happen if it doesn't check is that well, it's a really small chance, but there's always someone that then sometimes this can happen. And then you'll be asking yourself, why me? But yeah, then it's this chunk, or let's say this area. So I'm just going to show you with an example of the region files. It could be that this rectangle could be broken, and every player that goes into this block, into this area, will cause that the breaker will that the server will break and yeah, will stop working, and then you need to delete this region. It's not going to be fixed then, but what you can then do is also the player, you have to delete everything from that player. There are like 3 files. Yeah, that's then a problem. But this is how you can pre-render a map. So one point to another point, check if you want to. Just take remember that it takes more time. And yeah, then you would have slowly the whole map discovered. The benefits are that the server is then like slightly faster because everything is already discovered, already pre-rendered, and not like if there would go now 30 players around the world discovering it, then and you would have not made wizard map, the server would need to permanently like generate new regions. But with this method, everything will be already done, and then it's very easy to handle for the server. Alright, so yeah, rather easy in a way. This wizard map was very astonished myself. Until then, this was the Super F. Have a nice day and bye.